Alrighty then, I have my mic on finally. Let me fix my camera angle here a little bit. Hey, hooray. So, I am doing my first Sci-Fi Friday stream. I probably have about 90 minutes, maybe a little more to work with here. I'll go ahead and introduce the game I'm playing, which is really more of a, not quite a game yet, it's more of a test bed. Star Citizen is what I'm playing. It's currently in alpha, and yeah, the alpha is strong with this one. It's very, there's bugs. There's bugs, there's systems that are not ready to work yet, etc., etc. I've been personally following the game since about 2013. I've dumped, I dumped a few dollars into it after a buddy of mine gifted me a ship. He gifted me a ship, and he was like, "Oh, let's go check it out in the hangar module," right? So 2013, I'm not sure exactly when the hangar module came up. Still waiting for the game to load here, which is why I'm just sitting here chatting at you. Yeah. Okay. Hey, sweet. I've loaded up. So let's make my camera a little bit smaller. But yeah, the guy gifted me a package here. We'd both actually played freelancer live servers together, some personal servers. In case anyone viewing this stream that was into one of those freelancer servers cares, I used to moderate the forums for a time on one of them. And let's turn the global chat off here. Quite honestly, this game is it's still very early in alpha, but it's also still pretty damned amazing at what you can do. Here's the pooper here, which one day we will get a poop meter that is probably dynamically based on our fluid and food intake, which is a thing because you gotta eat in game. And right now I am wearing the Odyssey suit. I changed my character's handle in game to my gaming handle here. It was different before. But yeah. Oh, hey, we got some good lighting now. We're in Area 18 for anybody that is not familiar with Star Citizen. Didn't catch the splash screen there while I was loading in. But this is a particularly ugly suit, and I have a whole bunch of other things. And I have a whole bunch of paints for my ships. I ain't shy. I'm a fucking whale. I have the golden sniper rifle. I think you get for spending $2,000 on the game, or that much backing. Yeah, but keep in mind this amount of money was starting in 2013. I think the largest individual purchase I ever made was around the $200 mark. But let's bring up our Moby glass here and get all these paints out of my inventory by putting them on the ships that they go with. A number of these ships are loners. Yeah, it's like I got a paint for that. It takes a second here to do that. It's equipped. Move on to the next ship. Yeah, I own the Vanguard and the Gladius there. Gladius is simply a very superior fighter. Apparently I still have an arrow that's obviously a loner for something. I had an arrow of my own until yesterday when I upgraded it to the Gladius, mainly because two shields and the massive fuel difference is the main reason. Although it is nice to have an arrow loner here. The C8 Pisces here is not mine, it's loner. C8X here is mine. I'm going to put my black paint on it, make it look like the kick-ass little shuttlecraft that it really is. That ship, yeah. Okay, Carrick here is a loner, but yeah, so it's a supernova. The Nox here, no, I own this, but it's one of my only things that currently isn't LTI, and I have one sitting in my buyback as an LTI. Totally gonna get that back. Nomad's a cool ship, but not owned by me. MSR is definitely one of my babies. I should have logged in earlier and done all of this, but I did not realize that that handle change was going to character reset me. Drake Buccaneer, fantastic little ship for, especially for PvE bounties. I have done some PvP with it. It is kind of a big target, and that hurts you, but if you're a good pilot, and they're not, you're going to win. You know, it's just the way life works. And Star Citizen anyway. I didn't buy this paint. It was actually a gift for their Christmas event. I forgot what the hell they called it. I really like it. Cutlass Black. One that I own that has last year's Best in Show skin. I think it looks sexy as hell with that. Cutlass Red here. Looks like I'm just showcasing my skin collection here, but honestly, I'm just trying to get this done real quick. So all those huge items are not sitting in my character's inventory, so I can proceed without clutter. Drake Mule. Mule for the win for this year. Yeah. We got there's a little contest going on, and anybody who's a Star Citizen fan definitely. I love my Pisces, man, but the Mule is just my buddy. The Rock here. There's a lot of people that say you shouldn't buy little vehicles like this for real money. But quite honestly, I have tons of real money invested into this game already, and I'm going to make my ships look the way I want them to. I don't plan on really spending any more money. At least right now, the only thing I'd considered was possibly upgrading something to an Avenger Titan there. And I would have to use like $4 out of my real money to make that happen, but I honestly don't feel extremely concerned about that. No, I don't have a skin for that. I do have a skin for the 400i though. Now I'm an avid Redditor. I got involved years ago with Reddit because of Secret World, but Star Citizen has kept me there. Now I put the Meridian livery on here. This ship got compared to the Batmobile earlier, and I think it's a damn fair comparison with how awesome it is. The guy was saying it's too white. It's like, nope. Here's the Meridian skin, very black, except for that forward vehicle lift, which makes me really sad. I need to get off my ass and bug report that. I suppose I'll take a clip from this video later and do that. So I have a 600i right now, but I have no skin for it. It makes me sad. So definitely pushing for 600i to get to the final four of the ship showdown. I didn't have her in my inventory last year when she won. Makes me sad. I would be perfectly satisfied with that skin, but it is what it is. I'll try and get her one this year. She's going to have some tough competition getting over that Carrick, though, which I'm not sure if she can make that climb. People do love the 600i, but I'm just not sure if the fans there can get over the fandom of the Carrick. And Carrick has a lot of love, and there's a lot of good reasons for that love. All right, I am done putting skins on my ships here. So, did I mention at the beginning of this that there would be bugs? Okay, Well, we're seeing one right now. I'm guessing that these things are no longer actually in my inventory, but they're still showing up because bugs. Anyway, I'm gonna put this cool ass medium helmet on that I got gifted for some reason. Now I would put my backpack on, but I need the core first. So now I can put the backpack on. And where's my arms? There's my arms. Okay. So let's get this sniper rifle on my back. I've got 40 shots with it. Today I'm... Whoa, no, let's not do that. Do I have a gun? I have an arc-light pistol already. That's awesome. Okay, I'll just stick with that pistol for now. And looking at all my stuff here. Oh, let's litter a little bit. I'm throwing this hospital gown out. I've got the Odyssey 2 Undersuit Alpha here, which is the noob you died suit. Got that on my last run. I actually got wrecked by some AIs. I was coming in with that little Nomad you saw in my inventory. I had my rock in the back, just taking some boxes out. Actually, I think I was heading out to pick up the boxes. So right now, I'm into the elevator. I'm on level 1. Well, if I really wanted to defenestrate myself, oh wow. I'm on the first floor, but look at me. That's got to be 300 meters to get down there at least. Yeah, I think I'd be wrecked. That's another part of the apartments. Poor Alasar. I'm sorry. I'm not checking out your boobs. I'm reading your shirt. Okay, vehicle in queue. We're sorry. All our pads are full. You'll be notified when a pad is available. Position in queue. I want that shirt. That is so awesome. Alright. So, let's call the elevator. It shouldn't take long now. Oh, it's at the 6th floor. Okay. See, one thing about this game, they don't really physicalize the elevator traverses. I think it would be cool to be able to break through the elevator doors and try to climb that damn shaft and do some terribly illegal stuff. But unfortunately, that does not seem to be something we will be allowed to do. Star Citizen has a lot of realism involved in it, but it has opted in this instance to give us Wonkavaders that take us directly from point A to point B without any physical considerations. Which I understand that choice because they just want to get the damn completed game to us as quickly as possible. Now, okay, this game, yeah, you can put a lot of different things on here. Oh, hey, let's greet that guy. Did I wave? Okay, I think I waved. That's a player, definitely a real player. Let's see if somebody's saying hi in chat. Can't really talk to this guy, but I can buy this suspicious food here. Okay, let's back up. And now I'm on this food here. Actually, I've got my meter is full, so let's go ahead and just quick buy a few of these. Okay, so somebody got defenestrated, it sounds like, in chat there. I have plenty of AUC. At least I should. Oh, I guess I chose to drink this. So let's go ahead and do that, even though we don't really need to. Oh my goodness, they really... Something I would really like is for them to just give me an option to right-click after I've started drinking something so I can continue to drink it quickly in short order. It's like make that the fire button. Oh, hey! Look at that. I just said it and it happened. The fire button will allow you to continue drinking. drinking. Now I have to find a proper waste receptacle because I am simply not a litter bug. Hey, I can do this. Whoa. Come on, can, where'd you go? I had a can in my hand. Did I just drop it somewhere? Alright, I will go into third person now, and yeah, I dropped that can. It is no longer there. But I was happy to discover for myself and possibly some others that you can simply store. I do not want my Hemasol. Thank you. That is my emergency wound pen, which I'm going to go ahead and buy some more of these while I'm over here at Cubby Blast. Let's go get some. Okay, automatic door. And yeah, Cubby Blast, you literally come right in here and they've got your stuff displayed. It's very nice. They have a lot of options here and the models are cool. You can interact with them and try it on, see how you look. You know, it's like, oh, how do I look with the orange suit here? And for some reason, my third-person camera doesn't want to do what it normally does, so I'm just going to... it says mouse rotate. Well, do I have to press a button? It doesn't look like it's working right, but like I said, Alpha 9000. Ow. Speaking of Alpha 9000, look what happened with my helmet there. That is because, and see, it caught up with me with my paints, taking them out of my inventory. Now my Hemasol here should actually be on this little belt spot. I should get some more fizz because you dehydrate a lot faster than you do get hungry. So,
hi, welcome to the store.
Ooh, multi-tool. Yes. Bye. Confirmed. So, I have a multi-tool. And where did it deliver it? Delivered my multi-tool over here on top of something it looks like. It looks like there are a few things that got suddenly and suspiciously stacked. Why do you do this to me, Star Citizen? Alright, well, it's not that. Do I have my balefire? I do. Okay. So, still got a stack of BS over here. Put my food items in my leg armor like I usually do. And does this multi-tool have anything on it? No, it does not. So I'm going to put that on there. Oops, and can't just exit out of the menu. You get, so, multi-tool is now here. I need multi-tool attachments because I got nothing. So, let me get a mining attachment. Oh, yes. Buy that bad boy. Please just confirm. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh, the exit button. Yeah, they need to, yes, I will buy an oxy-torch cutter. It can be handy for blowing up destructible things that are in your way. I might buy myself a different firearm, or an additional firearm. Some nice armor over here. Some definite nicer weapons than my arc-light pistol. I do have a few other pistols in my inventory here, if you didn't notice. First things first. Oh, I can sell stuff. Let's just say Area 18. Wow. I can sell that. Yeah, they cost way more to replace those. I might as well just keep the noob suit. And let's get myself a ballistic weapon. And let's just go for personal weapons here. Okay. And it has attachments for every place. Now there's Star Citizen has varying levels of Star Citizen has various levels of attachments, and welcome second viewer, hooray. Hey, oh, and grenades. You cannot ignore grenades. Let's get a couple of those because grenades are your friends. They don't cost too much. Okay, so what else do we want? Just kind of deciding what weapon to buy. Thinking an SMG is probably optimal because then I'll have most situations well covered. Go ahead and buy this guy. Insufficient volume. So choose destination. Area 18. Let's try that again. Oh hey, I can buy that now. Just couldn't fit in my backpack, so I had to choose a different location for it. So now what do we have here? We have the ammo for said SMG. And yeah, we need to get at least... Nobody's ever complained about having too much ammo. I can only fit 4 on my character, but... And thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that. Okay. But, yeah, so I can only fit 4 on my person, but I'll happily, if I empty one, fill it from my backpack. No problem. This thing is a 10mm SMG. If they are fairly on par with the ballistics, which I have no idea really how good they are with that, it's going to be a pretty badass little SMG, I'd say. So all of the attachments it takes are S1. So let's actually get some attachments for this guy. Yeah. A compensator, that's size 3, that doesn't work. Veil flash hider. See, yeah, I think I'm gonna get that. Put that on there. Okay. So now I know what I do with my barrel. There should be, oh, I need that tractor beam attachment for my multi-tool. I'm going to go ahead and buy a couple of these because I have one in my pocket. I'll just keep the reloads in my bag, assuming, because by the time I pull out the arc-light pistol, all hope is lost. I have 60 rounds in the thing, and if I do not solve my problems with that in 60 rounds, I am probably dead. So it's not really good to spend too much on them. Let's look for some kind... Oh, hey! A reflex sight. That's going to work very nicely for that SMG. In fact, Let's get 2 of them. Now, laser pointer, I could see putting that on my pistol. Why not? Okay, yeah, this is turning into getting equipped to go out and actually do stuff. Now, for my SMG, I am getting a light. Because if I'm in a cave, I want to be able to see what the hell's going on. If I'm using I'll use the laser pointer on my pistol, so as to, because if I'm that close, you know, I'm just opening fire. It doesn't matter if they can see where the hell I'm at. Alright, I'm going to back out of here, which you can either push the corner thing or you can go ahead and, oh my god, like how much of my stuff is stacked up here. Sort. Hey, the sort button does work. Very cool. So, I have a couple grenades. Ta-da. Ta-da. Oops. Okay. Hooray. Now, I do know at one point in time there was a troll thing going on where people could literally steal a grenade off of you. I'm not sure if that's still a thing or not. Oh. Let me... Can I, let's see if I... Whoa. Okay. Hooray. I don't care about the legs. Give me my gun, folks. Nope. Okay, so how do I select that damn pistol? Well, start off by putting these multi-tool attachments in my thing here, which was their destination anyway. You gotta wait until that little box blinks there, otherwise it's really not going to work. Now, that said, oh hey, is that reflex sight on my pistol now? I hope so. Let's, what do we have here? Laser pointer. Oh, look at that. Hell yeah, I got my pistol modded. You know. It's the executive sniper rifle, but, oh, okay. Well, before I worry about the sniper rifle, let me find my SMG here. The inventory system in this game is a little bit painful at this time. It used to be worse, though. Trust me when I say that it was definitely worse at one point. I'm still learning a few of the ins and outs here. Okay, now we're going to put these in here. Field light. Okay. Did that just go onto my weapon? Yes, it did. Hooray. Okay, and if the deities love me, that just went on the correct weapon. Okay. And yeah, I can see the thing right there. I mean, the fidelity they've done this game with, you literally drag your piece, and I can see the reflex sight on the SMG. You drag your piece over there, and bang, you have that thing now modded. I honestly just need to remember. Well, I'd love to remember the exact model of that rifle, but right now that doesn't look like it's going to happen. So let's swing myself back around here, and oh my goodness! Haha. Alright, I should have enough viewing space to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, throw these in here. And let's throw this on there. Huh, that is weird. Okay. Well, anyway, apparently if you put them in a stack, it'll go in, but if you move them at all, it will not. So, oh, I see what I did here. I put this magazine in the 5 position instead of the 4 position. And that's why I couldn't put my arc-light pistol one in the 5 position. And that does not make any sense. Why can I not put that in anywhere? Okay, so now I've got one of those back. So go ahead and put it in the 5 position. Seems like it's doing the same thing again. Anyway, did I mention bugs, folks? I think I did. But anyway, I definitely would rather have this here than an arc-light magazine. Please sort that bag. Damn you. Alright. So, we're going to move on now. We have everything we need in our inventory to start an adventure. Wild picos aside. Get the hell out of here. Actually, I do want one more thing. Let's see. Missiles. Yeah. Ooh, another knife. Okay. Med pen. We'll buy a few more of those. And we'll buy a few more of these. Because not dying, having oxygen, all that stuff is very cool. And this is a poor player here that's been reduced in circumstances. This is what happens when you die. You wake up with nothing but a medical gun, kids. Okay, yeah, walking downstairs was a terrible, terrible bug for a time. They have done a lot for that, though. Thankfully. Let's split this out. Carry 2 with me. Split this in. Yeah, this getting prepared for adventure sometimes takes a minute. I'm probably a little bit over prepared, and thing is, it takes some time to do this, and bad thing is, it takes almost no time to lose everything that you just did. So, I'm gonna run into Kasaba here and grab myself some water, because it is slightly healthier than the soda in my pocket.
What?
Oh no, it's more info. Fine, just Please just buy. Thank you.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Well, is it in my bag now or what? I don't see it in my hand. Okay. Well, mention bugs, use the quick buy. You should put it right in your hand. Then you can store the damn thing. And that
Stores
is
for paying customers only.
not the droid I was looking for. And shut up, Odeg. You know, automatically put it in your backpack for now until we
That's
get
pretty
some
much
sort
everything we
of preferred pocket option. But at this point, we do not have that.
Hey, welcome to.
Okay. Let's go. Open says me. Let's get down to the hospital so I can set my respawn point. And my dumbass just tried to push a map key. There are no maps. That looks like a player. Definitely a player. Howdy. How you doing, bro? I'm going to take a look at my options real quick here to remember a few of my keybinds. Because, you know, I have heard of people experimenting with this on Linux. I think it's going to be a very frustrating thing, though, until they get to closer to a final form. They're currently doing large patch updates every 3 months. Right now we're on 3.17.2. And they're working on bigger updates right now. 3.18 is supposed to be delivered not too awfully long from now. And that one is going to add persistent and entity streaming, as well as, oh goodness, I think they're also adding the it's not the cargo handler, cargo refractor. Now with persistent enemy streaming, I mean, this here, these are medical gowns. When persistent entity streaming is a thing, this will be here until either the system cleans it up, which they will have cleanup for some items they're talking about. Trade development station. City plan. Sorry, trying to find the medical facility still. But that's going to, you know, crash ships, things like that. A lot of things are going to be staying. Hi there, Heidi ho, Mr. Player. Okay, he doesn't look too interested in interacting. The interesting thing is, in this game, your emotes are so... well, there's so many of them. They're so huge and robust. I think you can actually communicate in basic American Sign Language in this game with the emotes, that they actually went through and did that. It's pretty freaking... I mean, holy crap. Honestly, I would love to get good enough with the system to actually use that as my primary form of communication, since I don't want to talk to people. Ha! Okay, so down here, what the hell is over here? Astro Armada. I can buy a ship here, but I don't really need a ship. There's definitely stuff to do. But I don't think we can get to that Dumpers Depot either. I think it's just a scam. Yeah. No, but I have, and yeah, this is a long-known bug here. AI standing on stuff, sometimes T-posing. I've seen players T-pose too, just to be obnoxious. It's funny though. Go out there all like the freaking nomads or the those deep desert guys that are in Mad Max Fury Road. Yeah, this. Now the funny thing is, this is actually one of the older areas in the game. ArtCorp. I want to say the first version that they did of it included the plaza itself and a few points of interest that you could go to. And they've done nothing but add to it since then. I think God, I'm just not gonna set my respawn, and I should respawn here at my home city, but honestly I wanted to just set it and grab a few necessaries before I go. But there'll be a med facility up on the station. And here comes the transit. I'm just in time. Alright, and that's a player heading off without a helmet. I hope they don't forget to put it on before they try to go outside once they get up. But I can't sit. Alright, I've just noticed here in the ArtCorp Transit that it does not want you to sit. But for now, I will go to a third-person view here so that we can all enjoy the scenery on my way to the spaceport and possibly a random player in his death suit. I'm guessing that random player is crowding up to me right now in order to, and that's why the camera's moving, but no big deal. They're just checking my armor out. They're like, whoa, where'd you get that, bro? Actually, let's see if they're talking. Okay. So, actually, if I reposition my video a little bit, I can keep chat up here while keeping everybody's privacy intact. Yeah, this ArtCorp is in a lot of need of refurbishing, redoing the assets, and increasing the fidelity. But that's probably going to be a little while. Well, cute character model there. Just going to slow down to a manly walk here. Eventually that's going to actually matter for your stamina consumption and stuff, especially when you're wearing heavier armor. But that cat over there wasn't wearing any armor. Just go run. Now, Star Citizen thing about it is that you've got your armistice zones, like right here you see in the upper right of my screen the little bullet with the slash icon in it saying nope, can't draw your weapons here. So but outside of those areas, you are subject to being attacked by players. Oh, hey, here's 2 more players and that one behind me. Howdy, guys. They will, some of them will just kill you because they can. Some of them are, well, just role play. Some of them just go for the murder hobo thing, and some of them are little more RP about their ideas of doing that. Now, there's people with fleets a lot bigger than mine, but mine's certainly not insignificant. But when you have several ships to choose from at your home spawn location, something I personally like to do is pick something that, to fly off that's going to take a minute to actually retrieve with a claim. I'm having a hard time deciding between 400 die and 600 die here. I mean, honestly, I could sit here and do box missions with either one, or I could do some mining. It is 2:43 p.m. Mountain Time right now. Come on up, cat. I have a big kitty that is now on my lap. You can see her tail on the screen. And we will see, so now that ship's cat has been installed, I need to go ahead and decide. I'm going to pull out my own personal Millennium Falcon here, the Crusader Mercury Star Runner. For the people that are not familiar with this ship, I highly recommend you. This is, well, my intention here is to show you a little treat. I was kind of mad at this ship after it was actually made. I was expecting something a little bit slimmer, and this cat is being a butthead. Sometimes, the funny thing is, I'm thinking about getting a keyboard camera so people can watch my fingers and whatnot. They're going to see a hell of a lot of cat in there if I do get a keyboard camera. A hell of a lot of cat. Alright, so I'm going to grab the Crusader Mercury Star Runner. And I'm heading off to Hangar 12 here. It is not the toughest ship. Cat, you need to stop that, please. If you want to sit on my lap, we are cool. If you want to sit here and troll me, I am not down for that. Did a player just... Oh, no. And this player is just an asshole that wants to come up and troll me on my ship. This player does have a pistol. So I'm going to go ahead and head back to the spaceport and despawn my ship. Now, on the other hand, I could go ahead and... Yeah, I don't want some rando on my ship here, because what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to kill them and earn a crime stat. Actually, funny thing is, they got off that elevator when I wasn't at my ship, so that's actually very cool. Maybe they're not trying to stow away and troll, because that's what a lot of people like to do, is stow away and troll you, or shoot you in the back of the head once you get out of the armistice sign and take your ship. So yeah, having someone you don't know on your ship is a real risk in this game. Don't do it. And if you do know that there is someone on your ship that you don't know, there's a couple things you can do about it. You have to be prepared to take his crime stat, though. They are working on making it so that you don't take his crime stat if there's an uninvited guest, but they have yet to establish a castle doctrine in this for the law enforcement. So essentially, I would go ahead and decouple myself and get out of the seat and let myself head out of the armistice zone, get up, arm myself, and kill them with extreme prejudice. That's exactly what I would do, and I have no shame saying so. I will either go clear my crime stat or do the time. Doing the time in Kleischer is not terribly hard. If you do not have, you can mine and do your time faster with the mining missions there. Why can't I open this? Okay, that door panel needs some work, obviously. And the ship needs a second entrance. It's something all of us are hoping and praying for sooner rather than later. Turn on my flashlight here and show you the voluminous cargo bay of the Crusader Mercury Star Runner. I really, this ship is a very good ship. There's a hidden smuggling compartment behind one of these panels. I think it's that one right there, if I recall, along with a tunnel system to crawl through. You can see, oh, hey, this is a components section for engineering and whatnot. There's a lot of stuff you can, on the ships. They really go deep for stuff. But right now, I want to go ahead and get myself up to the station in orbit. And actually, yes, this is the server room. This ship, the Crusader Mercury Star Runner, is an absolute beast of multifunctionality. She can be a smuggler, a light cargo hauler, and a data hauler. I do not know what the exact capacity of these servers are, because data running is not yet in the game. But that is going to be huge when it is. Here are your turret accesses. Like the Millennium Falcon, it has one above and one below. So you can go ahead and get cocky on that thing. Except the TIE Fighter in this game most closely resembles the Anvil Arrow. Which, good luck. We're just going to have to outrun them, guys. Now here's the recreation room. We have a complete chess set. You can actually pick the pieces up and actually play chess right here on this chessboard. You can also use it. There's also a secret exit through this room underneath the chessboard. It's very James Bond. Now let's see. Nope, none of this stuff is actually defeating another player in ground combat. Similar loot, anything, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. If I were to kill that guy, for trespassing on my ship, my only real profit is going to be, getting him off my ship. And why? That looked really weird. Holy bugaboo. Wow. All right. Okay, so that was one of the bugs I mentioned. They're working on it, boys and girls. Yeah, right now the only profit is, killing them and taking their stuff. Later, there will be more in-depth PvP missions and stuff, I'm sure. Come on, get in the seat, bro. And that'll give you more reason to do that. Right now, the only real thing, and it can be ground or space, are player bounties. Let's make her flight ready right now. Boom.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
Okay. So, got a good cockpit view here. And I have 4 now, and check out this chubby little Millennium Falcon wannabe. It's very cool, though. Just for scale, this ship, I think, is right around 50-some meters long, 60 maybe. And no, not 60. It's like 40 or 50 meters, and the Millennium Falcon's supposed to be 29. So the Millennium Falcon's definitely using stolen Time Lord technology to accommodate the interior there. So, I go to my friends here, and I have to ping Area 18 landing services in order to get any action here, to get that landing bay door to open. Man, look at that starry night, boys and girls. Yeah, honestly, to the second point that you bring up there, Kevin, I'm sure as hell not going to waste my escape pod on a trespasser. I'm just going to clean their brains off the bulkhead and keep the escape pod in case of an emergency. I'm a bad person. Now, what do we have here? Oh, 3 USB. Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. So, yeah, that is totally open now. So, we're going to go ahead and take off. I have... You will always get a collision alert, just briefly, and that restricted area alert too. It's just always going to happen. So, the ship has pretty fair VTOL engines, obviously, but let's kick in the drive. Main drive on. Oh yeah.
Thank you, and please visit again.
She's so sexy. She'll look even sexier without her feet down. Check it out. Oh yeah. Gotta love the attention to detail in this game. Every one of those things is a physical object and they're load bearing, and if you hit harder than you're supposed to, bad things will happen. Now, taking a look at my potential quantum destinations. What is my objective here today? Kind of deciding. I only have... Well, oh, don't go that way, you'll crash. I only have... Ooh, hey, the square I was looking for. What we got? L2. Actually kind of looking a little more for the other square. I'm at about 10K now. I like leaving restricted areas. Let's go ahead and dump the gas down on her a little more. That's the one bad thing about the Mercury Star Runner, is she is kind of thirsty. But she is very fast. Now, yeah, Arc Corp Area 18. That's... I really want... I cannot wait, and I hope that when they redo Area 18, I'll be able to roll through there on a freaking dragonfly, causing trouble and having cops chasing me and whatnot in the streets. Right now, it's a little limited for that. You don't have access to the streets where such things would occur unless you land from outside of town and deploy one. So, you know, soon they're talking about, not soon, not real soon, but sometime in the future here, they've actually talked about they're trying to get non-lethal stuff available. That's what I was looking for by Genie Point. Alright, boys and girls, we're going to make a quick trip in Quantum to get on up there.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Okay. Yeah. Just gonna get off the gas here and why? Why my velocity drops to 0? That's weird. Oh, because I actually cut thrust rather than decoupling. So, let me do this correctly. I have now decoupled, and I can swing my ship around any way I want to. I will still be traveling in the direction of Genie Point. Just like Freelancer. We heading to the station. Okay, so let's bring my spatial awareness back a little bit and recouple. Yeah, I honestly, I don't intend to really be a bad guy in this game, more as an opportunist. And if I'm outside of monitored space and there's some dude with like 500K worth of cargo sitting in front of me, and I can get away with it, I'll be happy to mug him for 50K and say, you have a safe travel after that, bro. Thank you for paying the toll, and I didn't take a crime stat. This game is going to have a lot more options for sneakiness in that regard. And my thrust was cut. I forgot I had to kick it up again after recoupling, because you decouple, and I'm still going the same direction. I recouple, and it suddenly cuts thrust like it's retarded. I didn't want to do that. Combat is prohibited here, but I can still fire. Yeah. Okay. But if I fire on someone, it could be a bummer. So now, I'm going to contact ATC, which is on your friends list by Genie Point, to land. And they're going to tell me I can, and I'm going to try to figure out where the hell on this station. Look at that. We have this nice little shiny marker over here. And because Mercury's Star Runner, let's come in hot as fuck. It's not really that hot, but, you know, 295 meters, 200 meters per second, that's fast. That's enough to, you know, remove your head right from your shoulders in a vehicular accident. You know, I don't think people have true appreciation for how fast that actually is. I am lowering my landing gear. I would give you the cool shot here, but like I mentioned a minute ago, I am coming in kind of hot on this landing zone. So, the real question is, did they actually give me a pad? They did. No, it's a hangar. Cool. We are going to slow down significantly because this is a big bird. I'll come in hot at first for the ha-has, but putting your ship into the slip here is something to be done carefully, you know. It's the most expensive thing you will buy in game. I want to say I did. Okay, I've cut my thrust and I am not quite in. Alright, let's I wish I could. Oh hey. That looks about perfect. Okay. So go ahead and go ahead and gas up real quick, and that repair 11 AUEC, that's just wear and tear your vehicles. And look how much hydrogen fuel that thing ate just getting my ass into orbit and maneuvering in and out of those docking bays. 1000 AUEC. That's not exactly breaking the bank, but this thing sucks down a lot of gas. Come on, buddy, hook me up. And why is it saying that I have 1 AUEC worth? Did mention bugs. Oh, hey, that went down to 0, and this one is still processing. It is confused. Alright, so we're out of that. I am going to go ahead and power off. And just hold Y to exit your seat. I am going to run to the medical facility that I could not find on the surface. Are you going to auto open or what, bro? Thank you. Oh, and real quick, let me show you the bedrooms where we sleep on the ship. I can't wait till these storage areas actually allow you. I mean, I wish you could individually manipulate them. There is actually a very huge size inventory for this vehicle. Like my backpack is 40K USCU. obviously the unit of measurement. This one here is like a fucking million USCU. Oh, no, that is not. That is the Baijini point inventory. What I can store there in their storage areas. Okay, so this one is 114,000 USCUs to store on this ship. But, yeah, little workstations, or just sit here and watch your porn after work. Just try not to get it on the screen. Yeah, there's suit lockers, so you can put your big suit of heavy armor in there. And here's our little sleep spots. Hey, look at me, I got a teddy bear. I could have grabbed a Pico to throw on, but you know. So yeah, the habitation on the MSR is pretty damn cool. I want to say there's entrance to the secret tunnels in here too. I'll say it was like, okay, I can sit. Let's see, it's right around here somewhere. Isn't it this? No, that's the pooper. Hooray! We have poopers. Do we have 2 poopers? That is very good. So we officially have 2 poopers, and I think, yes, I'm going to have to find this legendary crawl space for you all. Oh, what is this? What does that button do? It's interactable. Oh, hey, it gives me lights. Gotta love it. So that's something else that makes this ship a little bit superior to some of its opponents here. Aha! Crawl space. Wow. We'll boldly go into the crawl space of the MSR. Now back here, right back here, this is the shielded smuggling compartment right here, where you put all your illicit goods. It opens up. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, we have more lights. I love it. Crusader light switches, thank you. Yeah. Now from the inside, outside there's a little trick to it. It's not supposed to be obvious. Yeah, you put all your smuggling stuff in here. Ta-da! Han Solo, eat your heart out. Yeah, I don't have a brig on this ship, so airlock it's going to have to be. Unless I tie them up and throw them in the hidden storage compartment to sell them for parts later. See, unfortunately, we've actually already asked the Star Citizen developers if we can part people out using the medical gameplay. And that's been, they said, nope, you don't get to do that. No chop shops in the verse for people. They just said, eh. Okay, and this is the server area. Let me pop my head out. Oh, I couldn't pop my head out. I failed. Aha. And this one, yeah, right in the middle here. So, yeah, this ship, if somebody boards you and you're hiding in these conduits, you could really come right around up in their butt and wreck them if you know where they are and they don't know where you are. Here is the rec room. If I could ever stand up. Stand up. Thank you. Woohoo! Yeah. See? Right under the chess table. Ta-da! So I'm sitting here trying to talk about Star Citizen, but this is turning into a Mercury Star Runner showcase. Let me show you the rest. Yeah, spooky orange area. Yeah, this is the... They call it maintenance corridors. I kind of wish you had to crawl a little more for these maintenance areas, honestly. A little less, but you do have to crouch at least. So how do you close this from the outside? Because Honestly, I want to end this little tour of this stuff. I don't remember. Okay, I am sorry, person, but I'll have to call you back. And we'll let her know that I still love her. So, now, onto the conundrum. How do I close this friggin' door? Yes, this is definitely like the Jeffries tube for sure. But this is kind of making me sad that I can't close this door. Door access panel. I may not have closure on this today. Or I could. I'll just do that. Anyway, I will figure out how to open it from this side later. I am going to get the hell out of here. Turn my flashlight off. Oh God, I love the lights. I would love it if you could auto light areas. So, what do we have going on here? So we're going to close this ramp. So hopefully, if everything is working, jerk-offs can't run off with my ship. What I really should do here is actually show you a little bit of gameplay rather than me running around. 310, what can I do in short order? Box delivering may not be the shortest thing depending on destinations. So what I think I'm going to do is while I'm on my way to the medical facility to stock up on supplies. Whoa, that was some scary shit. I like saw the planet for a minute.
Welcome.
It's like Picard walking out of the turbo lift, and there being nothing but space there. I was like, ah. Okay, store the MSR.
Please visit us again.
Now I'm going to go ahead and claim this Drake Buccaneer.
Welcome.
File a claim.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
I can pay the expedited fee to make it faster,
Goodbye.
but for now, oops, I can't just press J and get that stuff. Let me
Please visit us again.
contracts manager, grab myself, call to arms. This is a good mission to accept at any time because that will give you money each time you engage a bad guy, whether they have a bounty on them or a low-level crime stat. If you kill them, it'll just pay you 500 AUEC, even if you didn't have the bounty on that person. So that is a very cool little thing to benefit from. For right now, I am honestly looking for the med facility. Aha, the clinic. That guy's waiting. Is that Lieutenant Dan? Holy shit, I think that's Lieutenant Dan. That poor guy. I don't need to check in, I just need to buy some goodies. I think. Who's that?
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Yeah. Please proceed to room 5. Okay. I may not actually use the room here. I'm just looking for where you buy the... Ah, there's the pharmacy. Aha! honestly what I needed was just the pharmacy here to get it. Now, they have a pretty damned
Looking to improve your health?
huge
At Kelto
medical
RX,
system in
medicine
this
isn't
game.
only
It's
about health. It's
absolutely
about
awesome.
being your best. Ask your med tech
So,
about optional medical services.
yeah, I think just to save a little bit of AUEC, even though I don't really, I'm not really
Attention,
hurting,
emergency staff.
I'll just buy this
Got an
lifeguard
accident
medical
inbound. It's a
attachment
pretty big one, so team
to
stand
be
by.
able to stabilize the patient and the paramed refill. So if I do run into somebody that's downed and I want to help them out, I can at least get them out of a down state.
Why should healthcare be a hassle? Recently ranked 5th in patient wait times. Choose convenience.
But the,
Kelto RX.
yeah, if you're going to go serious medical, though, you definitely do want the Paralife medical tool.
Medical concerns got you worried? Forget that stress. Just relax. Everyone here at Kelto RX is going to take great care of you.
I didn't just dump that attachment on the floor, did I?
Urgent page for Nurse Radcliffe. Report to emergency. Nurse Radcliffe to emergency. Attention. Now, left goes off limits to all staff for their arrest.
Full tracking. Sweet. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell
RN Ashcroft, please
which
call
one of
the
your
front desk.
thingies you
RN
have
Ashcroft,
attached to your
contact the
multiple.
front desk.
So, yeah. Whoa, I will heal you. Okay. Okay, go back. How do you, oh no.
Be sure to
I
stop
don't
by our
remember.
pharmacy to get the quality medicines that you need.
Don't
at the best
remember how to
price.
put stuff away.
Something helps.
So let's look at our options here and see if there's a keybind for it. I can wipe my visor.
Attention, emergency staff. Got an accident inbound. It's a pretty big one, so team stand by.
Using the bill. Whew.
This is a reminder that patients and guests are not allowed in the staff lounge. Thank you.
Wow, unarmed combat mode. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff you can do here, obviously, but I don't see a thing to holster my weapon. So, actually,
Medical concerns got you worried?
put
Forget
back
that
on your
stress.
belt.
Just relax.
Would the head
Okay.
nurse
Here
please
at
report
Kelto
to med
RX
station
is
4?
to take great care
Head
of
nurse to med station 4.
Aha. Still has the med gun on it. Very cool. Okay, so I holstered my weapon the hard way. Let's get the hell out of here and go back and see how that Buccaneer is coming along and see if we can grab a quick bounty in hand. It is time to hydrate. What will be my libation of choice? Now, one nice thing about there'll be hot dogs. Always buy green soda. Green soda is nani. No. Let me drink. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. I'm getting a little hungry too. I'm gonna save that burrito I got for later though. Or whatever the hell that was, but Jimmy. Oh, I'm just sitting there slamming that thing. That's awesome. No, I littered. Ah, it disappeared. Damn it. Alright. And for anybody wondering if I could fit 2 cocks in my mouth, I will give it a shot. Here we go. Nom nom. I should have probably gone third person for that. So, wait a second, it didn't nourish me? Why does God hate me? just nom the nom nom. And I think I even put the correct helmet on. I did. Why? Because there was no other option in the inventory. Foods. Yes. I think, in a way, this is, I kind of like the needing the foods in game. It's a nice reminder of, oh, hey, you gotta eat, dickhead. So. And because I love the Pisces, I'm going to file a claim on that and get that up here too.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Goodbye.
Yeah, you could. Eventually, you're going to be able to do the space food truck. Eventually, Banu Merchantman. I don't. Well, they're working on the ship now, and the Banu Merchantman will be the thing where they're going to have to make markets for the players to actually use, similar to the similar to the traders in ESO. So the Caterpillar, which is one of the 21 ships I think I have, will also have a market module available to it, and I'm really looking forward to that. So, Bounty Hunters Guild. I need to. Oh, I have to pay to be able to take this guy out. Lucky I've got Call to Arms, and that will refund my fee. Come on. Sweet. I have that now, and I have that. So we're going to track this one so I can find this NPC here. And I am going to grab my completely stocked Buccaneer
vehicle retrieval system
and head out to whoop some ass. Okay, Buccaneer 2, why did it?
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Yes, aggressive nerd noises. I should have waited until Fantasy Tuesday for that, but I'm really wanting. Why is it? Look at that. I just nommed and my nutrition level is going down. How the hell is that possible? I am very concerned. I must nom more. Must be because hot dogs are low nutrition. Okay, I'm totally getting the cheesy dog. Oops, yeah, let's undo the helmet. Nom nom. Nom nom. Dude, that was like, man, I'm a fucking sword swallower. I just wrecked that shit. My helmet has appeared. Okay. So, oh hey, now my nutrition is happy. So, my ship is over there. And logic would say grab the elevator over there, but the Wonka Vader does not go. The Wonka Vader is completely down. So, container 3. The Drake Buccaneer is an extremely high DPS ship. Extremely high DPS. Hell yeah. This is the Mean Green Machine. I love this little guy. Right now, I'm running completely stock. I have done nothing to this ship. But I have mained this ship many times for PvE bounties. And I have done some limited PvP in it as well. And when you get a Vanguard down on the ropes and take their shields down with the stock fucking Buccaneer, nobody can tell me that, even though I died, nobody can tell me that this ship is not PvP viable. A lot of that is going to depend on your hardware, as in computer system, and your latency and your basic skills. Now, one thing about Drake products is they are very utilitarian. This ship had no fucking escape pod. You know, The escape pod in the Drake Buccaneer is open the hatch and jump your ass out. That is the escape pod. So what the hell is that locking on to? I'm sitting here trying to find my engine on stuff, but well, yes. Let's go. All right. Let's check out where the hell the target is. He's over in Hurston. Can I even make that trip? It'll take about half my fuel, but I can make that trip. So I'm going to clear the route for now. Let's make sure the... Oh, right. I have not called ATC yet. Hey, boys. Oops. I screwed up and pressed the F key, trying to move my cursor around. I'm so used to it. So.
You are clear to launch.
Oh, hey. It is. The door is right in front of me. Now, before I leave here, I am going to loiter for a moment. Try to remember a few basic key binds for my flight. Cycle attacking target, cycle hostile target, cycle friendly, cycle all. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Those are very important. Now, okay, so what I need to remember, countermeasures. Okay, that's the thing I really need to remember, is how to launch and change my countermeasures. Because I did, okay, CM decoy noise, J or H. Okay, Joseph cargo. Okay, very cool. I now have enough knowledge to do this. Take off. Careful. Whoa. Landing gear up.
Landing gear up.
Fatigue's last known position. Law is coming for you, Fatigue.
Thank you, and please visit again.
So, in order to make my trip a little bit safer, I'm going to stop at Hurston L2, so that I can actually okay. And there are no hostiles around. Always got to tap the 4 and 5s. So, because there are players that will sit around at the stations or just outside of Armistice, and they will wait to try and kill you.
Drive is now on.
Ah. You're gonna whoop on that tail, huh? So, alright, I am outside of comms range now. These guys have short light of sight comms. The quantum animation is just pretty, quite honestly. This is 22 million kilometers away. By the way, that distance is actually real in this game. It's actually, if you were to try to walk that, spacewalk that or whatnot, it would take you, you know, I mean, I don't know how fast a character goes in meters per second, but it's not going to be very fast. It would take that real amount of time. It's very, very neat how that works. Really increases the player experience. Duh. It's nice when your kitties are lab kitties. So, I've traveled about 2.5 million kilometers so far. It's tempting to go AFK sometimes during long quantums like this. Sometimes it's a perfect emergency opportunity to do so. Yeah, yeah, a person trying to spacewalk from here to there is going to run out of oxygen long before they get where they're going. And that's why I like to have extra med pens on hand, so that I have a chance of getting to a station to where I can spawn my Pisces or another vehicle. I've actually spacewalked. I spacewalked 23,000 kilometers once because this ship here was so busted I couldn't land it. I'd gotten into a serious fight and one of my engines was seriously damaged, making a major torque imbalance when I throttled above about 50 MPS. And I did that spacewalk, and it was pretty damned. Took me about 55 minutes to do that spacewalk, but I did it. I broke my leg coming up into the artificial gravity field, but I quickly patched myself with a med pen because it was a compound fracture and I was bleeding. And I patched up with a med pen and gimped my ass up to the medical facility and got myself fixed. It was extremely realistic. Now, the quantum drives here operate on a system that's using the science behind the Abacare drive. I probably butchered that pronunciation. It reads like a very French word, and I'm sure it sounds a lot more soft than what I'm saying. I'll have to find the actual spelling sometime so I can communicate this with you two without sounding like a moron. But yeah, a couple minutes here, and I have almost traveled. I've traveled about 22 million clicks, and I'm coming in on personnel too. I'm going to stop real quick to fill up my drive and set my new spawn in case I get wrecked or I get bugged, because bugs do happen more often than not, and having yourself saved at that local is a good plan to do if that's what you're gonna do. All right, now all I really have to do in order to do this is sit down at this station, fill up my tank, and be off. And I can go get that bounty. This one's only 30,000 kilometers, so that's, I mean, I spacewalked 23 or 5,000 kilometers. And that took about an hour at 3/4 light speed. That's a lot faster, obviously. Now, this is an exercise in prettiness over here. Look at these clouds. These dust clouds and shit around here. It's like all these busted up asteroid bits and whatnot. And these clouds, yeah. It's very pretty. Very pretty. Very,
aesthetically pleasing.
I'm not sure if the gravities of the system would allow these clouds to congeal in such a visually satisfying way in real life, but it is very cool and fun to look at in game. Yeah. Oh, goodness. And like, you see how this one has its essential defense perimeter set out with these perimeter satellites, as well as a runway to the most trafficked areas, or transit lane. Oh no! I 30K'd. So, they have 30K protection now in game, and we're going to see how well it's working. PSU, please bring me back in. Enter. Let's go. is saying no. So I'm going to quit game and restart from the desktop. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, let me go ahead and launch here and see if I am still where I was when I get back. Oh no, I lost 2 of my viewers. Well, they saw me DC and went back. Let's see what happens here. So since I'm actually running out of time here before my company arrives, once I get myself back in here, we'll see what the situation is. If I can actually get my 30K recovery or not, because sometimes, and it's worked for me before, the new 30K recovery system where I come right back in where I left off. I'm just hoping that I either stopped or missed the damn station, because my velocity and my course could have definitely had me clipping that. So we are getting a little closer to launch here. See what happens. Alright. See where I load? It says Stanton System, which is gives me hopes that I'm still in space here. Now, someplace I'm going to have to visit here when I'm doing Star Citizen streams is Horizon, or Horizon, I think is how they pronounce it. I need to visit Horizon because Crusader, the planet, Horizon is a city on the planet Crusader, although you can't really say it's on anything because Crusader is a gas giant. And in the last year or so, they made Horizon, after they made the volumetric clouds like the ones that you saw, they actually made Horizon completely out of the volumetric clouds, except for probably a hardcore or something. I know I flew down into it and hit it once. Ha ha ha. That was not the most fun I've ever had in the game. I was having some real trouble there. But I had what it was, I was flying into the city of Horizon, right? I'd already contacted ATC, getting ready to land. And Buggy Game, well, Buggy Alpha Game, would have none of that. Decided to 30K disconnect, which can be caused a 30K can be caused by any number of reasons. This wasn't one of the big server 30Ks though, where the server itself just blows up and kicks everybody. This was one of the could have been local or in between us somewhere, or just something else for that 30K, because the server acts wonky as fuck when you're actually experiencing the big server 30K where it just blows up and kicks everybody. Holy loading screen Batman. Where are we going to appear? Are we going to appear? Testing. Oh, I woke up somewhere. Meaning, I died. Well, or I just got brought back to somewhat, probably by Genie Point here. I am happy to report. So, yes, I am by Genie Point. I am happy to report I have all of my gear. Now, on the other hand, the real question is, where's my ship? Actually, let's take a look for them. Knickknacks. It's just somewhere out there, huh? Just out there. Okay, so it's time to go lay claim to that starship. So it'll be here next time I play immediately. And I honestly think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day for Star Citizen because I need to get myself ready for the company that I'm having. And I don't really have time to do anything right now. But honestly, this whole stream started me out from nothing to get my shit together to go out and adventure. While we did experience a terrible bug, we got 30K there. Other than that, it was pretty smooth, and other than having to do an insurance claim on my ship, I got back all of my stuff. I didn't lose anything that was on my person. So while it wasn't optimal, I did get my gameplay interrupted. I feel pretty decent about it because of the fact that... Wait a second. Did it say retrieve? Oh no, it did say retrieve. It's stored in Stanton.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
So, I guess I'll
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
I'm going to go ahead and store that just to make sure it stays.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
So it'll be here next time I play or decide to stream.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Go ahead and put it away because I am done for the moment. Like I said, my time is fairly short. My company, if they are on schedule, will arrive in about 20 minutes. I would like to pee and scratch my nuts before that. So, what did we learn today? Well, Star Citizen is fun, maybe a little bit buggy, and it is a dream game that goes to a level of fidelity with your characters and everything here that simply you don't see in a lot of games. They really go to the next level to create levels of immersion you simply do not see elsewhere. And I do believe that one day it will actually be finished. Couldn't say when that day is, but as time passes, they keep adding iterations, they keep improving the experience. I remember 2 years ago, if I tried to do what I just did, I've been playing for 1 hour and 43 minutes. 2 years ago, if I had tried to do what I just did in the last hour and 43 minutes, I would have probably died 2 or 3 times because of bugs. I probably would have experienced a 30K that was a server explosion. And I would have been playing on a server that was half the size of only 50 people. Like it or not, for the detractors, Star Citizen really has improved and upped their game a whole lot. They've done great things in their development, and they have beautiful plans ahead. I've spent too much money on the damn thing. I don't advise other people to do the same. All you need is a starter package to get going, and that costs you $45. There's a lot of people that have spent way too much. You don't need to. You can literally just buy that starter package and have enough to earn your way forward to get into the game loops that you want to play. And that's all it is. Well, until tomorrow for Cyber Saturday here, I am going to go ahead and call it quits. Yeah. Get it. And I will see you tomorrow sometime, probably around noonish. Until then, you have a great day, and thanks for watching.